Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about India successfully tested for the second time the Pralay surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile, or SRBM. Pralay, which means Holocaust in Hindi. The test was announced by India's Defense Research and Development Organization, or DRDO. The test was conducted at the Abdul Kalam Island off the Odisha coast. According to DRDO, the test achieved all of its mission objectives. This is still part of the missile's development trial rather than operation test. The Pralay is believed to be developed by the Prithvi air defense missile from BMD system. Some military experts call the missile as an analog to the Russian Iskander-M ballistic missile. The previous test of the missile was done in December 2021. The Pralay's missile range can vary from 150 to 500 kilometers. If the missile carries the 500-kilogram payload, then the missile has a range of 400 kilometers. But when it carries the 1,000-kilogram payload, it'll only have a range of 350 kilometers. According to DRDO, the first test demonstrated a high degree of accuracy by following a quasi-ballistic trajectory and hitting its target at a distance of 400 kilometers. The controls, guidance system, and mission algorithms of the missile were reviewed during the test. The second test was conducted using a heavier payload to test the weapon's lethality and accuracy on a distance of 500 kilometers, which is the maximum range of the missile. The test was monitored by range sensors and instruments, including telemetry, radar, and electro-optic tracking system deployed across the eastern coast and on nearby ships positioned near at the impact point. Like the Russian Iskander-M, the Pralay is also believed to have around 10-meter circular error probability. The high accuracy of the missile is because of its terminal guidance using a seeker. But unlike the Iskander-M, which uses radio frequency and digital scene mapping and correlation guidance, the Pralay is believed to be using only DS-MAC radio frequency only. Since the missile is fitted with an indigenously developed fused silica radar, the use of RF transparent radome suggests the missile uses radar imaging for terminal homing. Like the Iskander-M, the Pralay is also believed to release decoys to frustrate adversary air defense systems. But unlike most ballistic missile system, which has a predictable path trajectory like a bullet, the Pralay quasi-ballistic missile switches from a ballistic to a flat trajectory following its launch to improve predictability. The Pralay missile also features two sets of small fins to reduce its radar signature. The missile can be carried by a land mobile vehicle. The 12x12 truck could carry two missiles at the same time, and the 8x8 missile could carry one missile at a time. The Indian Armed Forces in the past has expressed interest to purchase 120 of these missiles. The Pralay missile uses a solid fuel rocket motor. The missile travels in a quasi-ballistic trajectory and can execute in-flight maneuvers through the use of re-entry vehicle or MARV. This feature helps the missile to try and overcome anti-ballistic missile or ABM interceptors. The missile could carry different kind of warhead, like the penetration cumblast and the runway denial penetration submunition. Aside from the Iskander-M, the Pralay ballistic missile is also similar to the Chinese DF-12. The test comes after a few weeks ago. India's arch-rival Pakistan successfully tested the Ababil ballistic missile. Now, whether this is a response message from India or just coincidence, we don't know. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.